Hello there, my name is Eli. In this video we're going to take a look at building a one-string diddley bow guitar, electric, simple little canjo type of deal. Everything made by found salvaged items, fire alarm, cookie tin, piece of wood, old guitar string, stuff like that. Really simple, you can do it in an hour, so check it out. Stay tuned to the end and hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos coming soon. Thanks, have a good one. Alright, so the first thing obviously is to get your cookie tin, open it up, grab a piece of wood that you're going to use for the guitar neck, and then I'm using a Sharpie to just mark where I need to have it go through. I use some tin snips and got it going, got a little edge there, and then I finally use the hammer to just tap it on out. Quick and dirty and effective. Make sure it fits. Took a couple test runs, and now on the body of the cookie tin, do the same thing there, and then just keep trying until you get it deep enough to where it's flush. Then I just drilled a couple holes, put in a couple screws. Didn't waste any time trying to make anything fancy. Now here was a bit of experimentation. I was drilling a hole on the top just to have some type of sound hole, and then I've drilled a hole in the side to make sure that my input jack would fit, and it has a nice fit, so I left it at that. Now here we are with the fire alarm. Let me explain this real quick. That's a piezo buzzer, which is very similar to the piezo pickups that you'll find in acoustic guitars and all types of acoustic instruments. So I'm going to run my red wire to this top rung. If you look closely here, and I'll try to show you, one of these deals you can solder a wire to is on top and one's on bottom. So I was getting a good connection with the red on the top one, black on the bottom one, and when I would set it up that way, if you just tapped on this pickup, you could hear it through the amp. The other way you could not. So that's how I'm going to wire it up, and we'll go from there. So there you have it. Simplest thing in the world. I'm no expert at soldering, so don't be intimidated by it. Just a red and a black wire. Kind of complex there. Then you put in that input jack now that it's all soldered up. Turn that nut and washer so it's nice and snug. I put on this little piece of scrap metal that I had and drilled a hole in it to run the string through on the back. Then in the front I had this zither pin. It's like the type of pin you use to, you'll see on harps and different little dulcimers and various instruments. I had a bag of them left from a previous project, and when I had to use that. Obviously you're not going to have that if you're trying to build this at home. Maybe you could just use a screw and drill a hole through a thick screw, and then when you put the screw in, it'll tighten the tension. So here I'm just sawing off a bit of the guitar to make it more compact. Got a piece of dowel here. I cut 3 pieces, one for the bridge, you might call it, and then one for the nut, and the other one I used for a little slide to test it out. Worked good, sounded fine before I ever plugged it in, so that's a good sign. My pickup right here is magnetic, quite magnetic. So normally you may dab a little hot glue on here and put it to the underside of the lid. I think because it's magnetic, I'm going to attempt to just stick it on there and then glue up the lid. Oh, what the hell, I'll just put a little hot glue on there, put it on the lid, try to work it around a bead around here, and secure it down. And we'll call this thing done. I'll be the first to admit I got a little bit willy-nilly on this part of the project, and was kind of eager to play it. So I cut off this little piece of wood here to support the neck so I could have it sitting flat. Glued that up and let it sit a minute. That's about all I got for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you do subscribe, and stay tuned. There's going to be some cool things to come very soon. Have a good one.